What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and what I want to do is look at the whale wallet addresses. And if you guys like me keeping this information in on my channel, just put yes down low or Glassnode, just so I know that you want to continue to get this information, once a week or whatever. So what we're going to be doing here is looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I think the reason why we need to look at what the whales are doing here is because we're at that big level of around $44,000 to $47,000. I think this is a really huge area. There's been a lot of fight between the bulls and the bears. If we're able to break up through it on heavy volume, most likely, guys, we're going to have a really nice run coming up here in the spring. If we see continued rejection and we have heavy bear volume and we break to the downside, then we'll have to anticipate some lower levels. But right now what we want to do is take a look at the 10,000 or greater wallets for Bitcoin all the way down to 1. Then we'll do the same for Ethereum. So if you guys like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's dig into this. So first of all, we're going to take a look at greater than 10,000. We ended up having a bottom here. We had about 81 wallets with 10,000 or more. And then we set a higher low, which was important here. So we came back and we had 84 for a low. So we actually made a nice higher low, and we hadn't seen that for quite a while. We'd been in this downtrend with 10,000 or more. So we pushed up, we had that higher low, and now we just need to keep this moving to the upside. We're in a short little uptrend, and right now we have about 88 wallets with 10,000 or more. So nothing significant there, but it is nice to see that we set a higher low, and we're trying to continue to make this move to the upside there to change the trend. Now, if we take a look at greater than 1,000, this is where we've actually had a good amount come in. So we had our low down around this area, about 2,113. And then now what we're looking at here is about 2,285. And if I show you on the line graph as well, just to give you an example, we had this nice pump up. We're starting to give a little bit back right now, but for the most part, we have held this pump to the upside with 1,000 or more. If we get into 100 or more, and I'll just kind of switch back and forth, guys, 100 or more, we had a really nice pull up. We're consolidating sideways, potentially going to get another move to the upside there. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. If we get into the bar, just to show you what that looks like, you can see this big waterfall dump here and how we had this reversal, just like that. If we get into 10 or more, so for 10 or more, short-term little uptrend there, we had our recent low of about 145,583, and now we are up to around 146,533. Then if we go to 1 or more, this has just been steady up and to the right, which is nice to see. That's what you're looking for. And guys, we ended up getting up to a point there, let's see, of about 825,500 addresses with greater than 1. But this has just been up and to the right. Yes, we've been moving sideways, a little bit consolidating, but overall it's just been really nice up and to the right movement there for 1 or more. So I want to continue to see a little bit of pressure coming in for the greater than 10,000. The greater than 1,000s look pretty good. The 100's been okay. 10's been all right. And then 1 has been doing well. The retail's really been getting in there as well. So that's going to be Bitcoin. We're going to switch over to Ethereum. If you're here for ETH, just let me know if you want me to keep putting it in. So we'll go to 10,000, greater than 10,000. And for Ethereum, we got a nice little spike here that came in. If you can see here on the right side of the graph, got a good little spike. So we were, let's see, at a low of about 1,149. And now we are up 1,180. If we take a look at greater than 1,000, and the nice thing if we switch back to this, guys, the greater than 10,000, you can see this really big move to the upside. All we've really been doing is moving slightly down, just slightly there. I mean, really, for the most part, when you're taking a look at greater than 10,000, these guys really don't like to give up their Ethereum, is what I've found. So if we get up to, because I think Ethereum right now, guys, in terms of whales, they hold like 95% of it. So if we get into greater than 1,000 here, this hasn't done a ton, just been in this downtrend here, just slowly grinding down. Right here, just more leveling off, moving sideways. So not too impressive there. Greater than 100. Greater than 100, you can see, guys, how quick we fell. Because a lot of these whales, when we're really moving up in price strength, they're going to sell into that. They need that liquidity. So right now, what we've been doing here, guys, trying to set a higher low, but more so I'd say just moving sideways in a short little uptrend here, short-term uptrend, but we just have to see if that can keep moving. If we get into greater than 10, this has been up and to the right. We had a low roughly here, let's see, guys, at about 262,355. And now if we take a look here, we're at 285,944. Then if we go into greater than 1 and we step back, this has just been nothing but up and to the right. Beautiful uptrend here, guys. If we even step back on this, you can see, take a look at that. That's beautiful. So that's the type of stuff you want to see. That's, retail getting in as well, but we want to see the greater than 10,000 hold. And then we also want to see the greater than 1K pick up for Ethereum here. I think you're going to see that if we do break through some of these key levels for Bitcoin. But right now we're just still being patient, watching, waiting, and seeing what's going to go on here in the days to come. I love you all. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. Take care, my friends.